Hello, dear friends, how are you? All of us have certain plans, certain ambitions. We don't just want to survive here, rather, we want to thrive and live a fuller life, which is, of course, our right. And it's not just a luxury. Now, many a times, quite often, maybe overwhelming majority of us don't find themselves in a position to achieve and to succeed whatever they want to do that. Why is it the situation like that one? Because we are not satisfied with our life at all. Talk to yourself, talk to many other people, but it's not the case that we are satisfied, confident. Why? There are there could be several reasons why we are unable to make the reasonable progress. But the most important of all that, it is the lack of self-control. We are talented. Each one of us has one type or the other type of the talent and the capability, some resources as well, but these are not usually utilized in a better way because we are not good at self control or call it self discipline. And many of the people, they have committed such a bigger blunders that they never even find themselves able to lead a normal life. The blunder because they lacked self control, they lacked self discipline. So it is like an aeroplane, a yacht, or a vehicle having the poor control system. It will crash. Why the people commit crimes? Why the people commit crimes? Because they lacked self control, they lacked self discipline. Why the people don't perform better? Because maybe they are not good at self control. So that is why we have made it a topic of our discussion. And our today's very important, extremely important topic is self discipline. And to begin with, what is the technical definition of self discipline? It is like self discipline is the ability to control your thoughts, to control your feelings, and to control your actions as well, and to be persistence, to persist in the pursuance in the pursuing your goals and your values despite obstacles, despite challenges. Self discipline is the ability to control your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, and to persist in pursuing your goals and your values despite obstacles and despite challenges as well. So, after elaborating the definition of the self control, we are going to talk about what are the major benefits, what are the very important benefits of self discipline. And honorable friends, these are five major benefits of self discipline. The first one is achieving goals, and it is self discipline helps you stay focused. Self discipline helps you stay focused and stay motivated as well to achieve your objectives. To achieve your objectives, and it is achieving goals. And now the second major the second major benefit of self discipline is build confidence. It does build our confidence. Developing self discipline boost your self confidence and boost your self esteem as well. Boosting of the self confidence and the self esteem, it is because of self discipline. The third major benefit of self discipline is improved relationships, and self discipline helps you communicate effectively. It helps us communicate effectively, and it helps us set boundaries and build. Self discipline helps you communicate effectively, set boundaries, and build stronger relationships. And now the fourth major benefit of self discipline is enhance mental and physical health. Enhancing mental and physical health, such as, self discipline promotes healthy habits. Self discipline promotes healthy habits such as regular exercise, such as balanced diet, such as adequate sleep. And the fifth and the last major benefit of self discipline is increased productivity. Self discipline helps you prioritize tasks, manage time, and stay organized as well. The five major benefits of self discipline are achieving goals, building confidence, improving relationships, enhancing mental and physical health, and of course, increased productivity. So, after talking about the five major benefits of self discipline, now we are going to talk about the key elements of self discipline. What are the key elements? So there are seven key elements of self discipline. The first one is self awareness, and it is understand your thoughts, understand your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, and your goals. It is self awareness mean understanding your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, and your goals as well. Now, the second key element of self discipline is goal setting, and it means set clear and achievable goals. Goals which are clear on the one hand and quite realistic, quite achievable on the other hand. That is the goal setting. Now, the third key element of self discipline is motivation, and it is identify your why I want to achieve this thing, why I want to do this thing, why I need this thing. So it is the why. Motivation. Identify your why and find ways to stay motivated, finding ways to stay motivated. And now the fourth key element of self discipline is focus. And concentrate on your goals and avoid the distractions. Concentrating on your goals and avoiding distractions is the fourth key element of self discipline. The fifth key element of self discipline is perseverance, and it says develop resilience and persistence in the face of obstacles. It is perseverance. Now, the sixth key element of self discipline is accountability. It is accountability, and take responsibility for your decisions and for your actions. That is called accountability as the sixth key element of self discipline. The seventh and the last key element of self discipline is self regulation, and it says control your emotions, control your thoughts, and control your behavior as well. Controlling your thoughts, your emotions, and your behavior, and this seventh key element is self regulation. Now let's quickly repeat all those seven key elements of self self discipline. Number one, self awareness. Understand your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, and your goals. Number two, goal setting. Set clear and achievable goals. Number three, motivation. Identify your why and find ways to stay motivated. Number four, focus and concentrate on your goals and avoid distraction. Number five, perseverance. Develop resilience and persistence in the face of obstacles. Number six, accountability and take responsibility for your decisions and actions. Number seven, self-regulation, and it is controlling your emotions, thoughts, and behavior. After talking about seven key elements of self-discipline, now we are going to talk about the strategies to develop the self-discipline. The strategies to develop the self-discipline, and there are seven strategies to develop the self-discipline. Let's talk about each one of these. Number one strategy is creating a schedule, and it is, plan your day planning your day or your week and your month. Planning your day or your week and your month, and stick to all that. It is called creating a schedule, and it is the strategy number one. The strategy number two is set clear goals. Setting of clear goals, and it is break down large goals into the smaller manageable tasks. Number three, it is use positive self talk. Usage of positive self talk as the third strategy, and it is encourage yourself with the positive affirmations. Now, the fourth strategy, that is called practice mindfulness, and it is focus on the present moment, not to dwell on the past. Learn from it and let it go. Learning from the past experiences and let it go, not to worry about the future, rather to practice mindfulness. And the mindfulness mean focus on the present moment and avoid distractions. Number five, it is create accountability. Creating accountability mean share your goals and your progress. Sharing of your goals, your progress with the family member, with the friend, or with a mentor, or with your coach. Number six, reward yourself, and it is celebrate small wins and milestones as well. It is reward yourself. And now the seventh is learn from failures, and it is analyze setbacks and use them as opportunities for growth. Learning from failure. Seven strategies, let's repeat very quickly. On seven strategies to develop the self discipline. Number one is create a schedule and stick to it, like planning your day, your week, your month. Number two, set clear goals and break down large goals into the smaller manageable tasks. Number three, use positive self talk. Encourage yourself with a positive affirmation. The fourth strategy is practice mindfulness, focus on the present moment and avoid distractions. Number five, it is create accountability. Share your goals and progress with a friend or mentor. Number six strategy is reward yourself. Celebrate small wins and milestones. Number seven strategy is learn from failure, analyze setbacks, and use them as opportunities for growth. Now, moving to the next segment of our discussion, it is about common obstacles to self discipline. Common hurdles, common obstacles, common troubles, common problems on our way to self discipline. So these are five in number. There are five obstacles, and the number one obstacle is the procrastination. And what is the procrastination? It is putting off tasks until the last minute, until the 11th hour, putting off the task until the last minute. That is the first obstacle. It is procrastination. The second obstacles on our way to self discipline is, it is the distraction. And the biggest of all, it is the social media, always ringing phone or interrupting one people or the other. The third challenge and obstacle, it is the emotional impulses, and it is acting on emotions rather than rational decisions. Number 4, it is the lack of motivation, and it is struggling to find meaning or purpose in your goal. Number 5 obstacle is that perfectionism, and it is unrealistically high standards setting unrealistically high standards and becoming discouraged by setbacks. So let's very quickly repeat the five obstacles, the five hurdles, the five challenges on our way to becoming a self-disciplined person. The number one is procrastination, mean putting off the task until the last minute. The second is the distraction, allowing social media, allowing email, allowing all the time ringing phone, or allowing other people to keep interrupting you. And that is the second that is the second obstacle, and it is called the distraction. Number 3, the third obstacle is the emotional impulses, and it is acting on the emotions rather than the rational decisions. Number 4 obstacle is the lack of motivation, and it is struggling to find meaning or the purpose in your goal, struggling to find meaning or purpose, struggling to find the meaning or the purpose in your goals. And the fifth and the last obstacle is that is perfectionism. And the perfectionism says setting unrealistically high standards and becoming discouraged by the setback. After talking about the five challenges on our way to becoming a self-disciplined person, now we are going to talk about how to overcome these challenges, how to overcome these obstacles. And it is the last segment, the only and the last segment, the last segment. And the number one, it is the break task into the smaller steps. Breaking the task, every task of it, into the smaller steps, make task less overwhelming and more manageable by breaking them into the smaller steps. The second is use the Pomodoro technique. Using the Pomodoro technique, work in 25 minutes increment, followed by a 5-minute break. And it is use the Pomodoro technique, work in 25 minutes increments, followed by a 5-minute break. And the third way to overcome the obstacle is create a conducive environment, and it is eliminate distractions and optimize your workplace, your workspace. Like whatever is disturbing you, go away from it or put it away, and then create a conducive, a suitable, a comfortable, a more productive workplace. And now the fourth way to overcome the challenges, it is find accountability, and it is share your goals and your progress. Sharing of your goals and your progress with a friend or with a mentor. Sharing your goals and progress with a friend or a mentor. And now the fifth and the last way, it is celebrate small wins. Celebrating the small wins, it is recognize and celebrate your progress. Recognize and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Let's have a very quick revision of the 5 ways to overcome the challenges, the 5 ways to overcome the obstacles. And the number one is break task into the smaller steps. Breaking up the task into the smaller steps and make task less overwhelming and more manageable. The second way to overcome the obstacle is the use the Pomodoro technique. Work in 25-minute increments followed by a 5 minute break. The third way to overcome the obstacles, it is create a conducive environment, eliminate distractions and optimize your workplace. The fourth way to overcome the obstacles is finding accountability. The fifth way to overcome the obstacles is celebrating small wins. So my dear friends and fellows, we talk about the technical definition of the self discipline. We spoke about the five major benefits, important benefits of self discipline. Then we talked about the key elements, which are seven key elements of self discipline. And still after that, we spoke about the strategies to develop the self discipline. And here too, there are seven strategies we have presented to create and to develop the self discipline. And then at the end, we spoke about the obstacles and the hurdles on our way to becoming the self disciplined. These are five obstacles, and very at the end of all that, we talked about the 5 ways to overcome the self discipline. So, my dear friends and fellows, please remember, self discipline is like a muscle. Self discipline is like a muscle that needs to be exercised regularly. That needs to be exercised regularly, and to grow, to make it become stronger, to grow it stronger with a consistent practice and with a consistent persistence. You can develop self discipline needed to achieve your goals and to reach your full potential as well. So, dear friends and fellows, I think that the self discipline is something which is extremely important, and it will not be wrong if I say that anybody with a good amount of self discipline or with a reasonable amount of it can lead a very good life, can lead a very happy life. And anybody and everybody who is not good at the self discipline, they people are simply destroying their life. And everybody who have lived a very good life, succeeded well in achieving the major goals, and in achieving their goals, all of those people have one thing in common. And that one thing in common was that they all people, all of them were very self disciplined.